Hello, third grade, and welcome to our second part of our math skill today, looking at perimeters. Now, we've been practicing finding perimeters by adding all the sides. At the top of your page, we can write that a perimeter, to find the perimeter, you can add the length plus the length and the width plus the width, as long as it is a rectangle or a square. A rhombus or parallelogram would also follow this rule. We can add all the sides, but when we are looking at a polygon like this, and it doesn't show us the other two sides, we actually already know what they are. Because in a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. So if this side is 10, this side is also 10 meters. Go ahead and write that out. And if this side is 6 meters, this side is also 6 meters. Now there are two ways we can solve this problem. The first strategy is just by adding them all together. 10 plus 10 is 20, and 6 plus 6 is 12. 20 plus 12 is 32. The second way is by multiplying by 2, because 10 plus 10 is the same as 10 times 2. There's two groups of 10, and they both equal 20. So there are two strategies you can use when you are multiplying. You can multiply the length and the width by 2 and add those together. Or you can add all the sides separately. Now looking at this polygon in the bottom, Darla drew the parallelogram at the right. Tell how to find the perimeter. Go ahead and write out what you think. Use your voice tool to explain how you do it. You can also use the multiplication strategy to find the perimeter of different shapes, different polygons. So if we are finding the perimeter, adding all the sides of a triangle, we can multiply times 3. 3 sides that are all 4 inches long. And that will give us 12 inches. Cross out number 1 and number 2. We're going to skip those. We're going to practice using the strategy for the rest of these shapes. So instead of writing out 4 plus 4 and 8 plus 8, we'll multiply them by 2, the length and the width times 2, and add them together. So 4 times 2 equals 8, and 8 times 2 equals 16. Now we can add those together. What is 8 plus 16? 24. 24 feet is the perimeter. And we'll write a P equals. That's how we'll show that the perimeter is. Now in number 4, we have a square. What is unique about the quadrilateral, a square? All of the sides have the same length. So instead of adding 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, I can multiply the length times the number of sides. 5, and how many sides are there? 4. And I know 5 times 4 is 20. Add my units, centimeters. The perimeter is 20 centimeters. So using the multiplication strategy can help you answer them quicker. Now you'll be answering these down here at the bottom using that strategy. But let's look at this equilateral triangle. Equilateral means that all of the sides are the same length. So each side is the same length. They're all 6 yards. Once you are finished with 5, 6, and 7, you can move on to the next activity for today.